Seth with Heirs Outdoors. First day of trapping season in Pennsylvania. We're getting out here, getting a couple sets in on a couple good farms. We just rolled up to this one farm. We'll explain why we're here. Right, what we're on here is a 2-track. Farm lane runs right through the middle of the farm. Pan around. Over here we got a long line of travel. This runs probably 300-400 yards, crop change. And over here on the right, we got a low depression. Fox and coyotes love running down through there, believe it or not, even with that house there. And they travel that edge. Everything kind of comes together here. So we're going to come over here. We're going to start off with a trench style dirt hole, and then we're going to go over to the other side there on that hay, and we're going to put in a pipe dream right on the corner of the hay. We got a little high mound here that I'm going to use as my backing and dig a dirt hole right in here. First set of the year. We're using this high mound right here as our backing. We're going to make a little bit of a V pattern here. Just big enough for that trap bed. I'm going to trench it out. I like running these style sets. It really keeps them from working all over the place. It's going to keep them in one spot. It's going to keep them working it from the front. Now that I have my trench made, now I'm going to make a lower depression with edges rounded out for the jaws. Just like that. I don't mess around with augers and drills and all that. Just use my driver. Get that going. Knock it back and forth. Get a good hole made. Nice and deep, probably 12 inches. Then we're going to sink this trap anchor in here. Use a Freedom brand Wolfang earth anchors. I'm stuck. Got that set in there. Pull up on it and anchor it down. Set that earth anchor in. That night latch. Start getting this trap bedded in. Pack a little dirt around the edges. Best thing about these style sets is he's not going to step here on this edge. They ain't going to step in here. They're going to work it right up the middle. Little dirt clump. That's nice and bedded. Not moving. Oh, got a little movement there. You don't want any movement whatsoever. Now that we got that, what I like to use, some guys like it, some guys don't. It works for me. Peat moss. I know it's not freezing weather here or nothing, but I like to use it inside the jaws. Just Extra dirt here. Just gonna get thrown off. You're imitating a coyote or a fox coming in here digging something up. Take a little of our dirt. Sift it around. Get a nice cover over that trap. Find our pan. Right there. Back her down a little more. You got bean stubble here. These beans were just cut. If you feel you need to, do a little blending. Nothing too much. And that's the finished set. That'll catch your fox, that'll catch your coyotes, that'll catch your non-targets. We're not really after coons and possums and all that, but unfortunately it will catch them. All right, you're on film here, Emma Jean. Tell us what we got.
We got a cat.
You got to speak up so we can hear you.
We got a fox. Hi.
Bring us over there and show us the set. Show us what we got.
We got a beautiful grayish one.
Yeah, look at that snowball tail, huh? He's got a nice white tip, doesn't he? Tell us where we're at here. We're on a 2-track farm road here. We got a crop change, don't we? We got corn over here and cut soybean here. We set a trap here and we caught a nice red fox, didn't we? Moved right over the other side of the farm road here from where we were just at. Right here is that corner of hay in the low depression. About 20 yards off the 2-track farm road. I got a hatchet here for this one. We're gonna put a pipe dream in. We got a nice big tuft of grass here right on the corner. I like to use a hatchet to get a nice plug of grass out, rather than excavating the whole ground up. Chop at an angle, pop that plug out of there until you're deep enough. Take our sifter. Until we're just deep enough to fit that trap, and you want it as tight as you can get it. Make little notches for our levers. This set I want to keep a little different than the last. We're going to keep it nice and clean. Got our trap bed made. Right here we got a Victor 4x4 1.75 Canine Pro. Just freshly waxed. Clean the wax out of the night latch on the dog and underneath the pan. I'm going to set up on that trap, set that anchor in. That night latch click in. We're gonna start getting this trap bedded. I'll start by filling in a little bit with some excess dirt, as much as I can. Packing in. And what I like to do on a set like this, it's perfect. We got this grass tuft here too. They're not going to step there. They're going to work right between this to get to that pipe dream. Set like this, I'll hold my 2 fingers right on them jaws and lightly hammer down around it. It really pinches that trap in and sets it in there good. You don't have to be hard with it, nice and gentle. That trap is solid as can be, not going nowhere. That's all done. We're gonna go ahead and take our pipe, brand new pipes, just cut. We're gonna tuck it right back up in here, under this grass, tough. Got about an inch sticking out. We're not gonna leave that exposed, we're gonna hide it as best we can. It's not all nice green grass in this field. Got a lot of stubble. Use your natural surroundings sometimes to blend these traps in. Sometimes you don't have to use dirt. The best thing about a pipe dream is they really work in all this weather. You don't have to worry about dirt washing under the pans when you get severe rains. You can just go ahead and take everything you got around you, blend it in naturally. We're gonna keep this grass tuff up here, and you can still kind of see the pan a little bit, and that's okay. It's not gonna hurt you. Blend this all in, and just like that, we have a made-up pipe dream set. We got a little Carmen's Canine call lure. We're gonna put right on the top brim of that. Got a pea-sized drop. And we're gonna take a little Top Dog predator bait. Take that glob. We're gonna stick it right in the hole. Push that stick in so it bites. Push that grass over the top of that pipe. That pipe's got all that bait and lure suspended up off the ground. This wind blows through here, it's going to carry it. That trap does not have any dirt in the jaws. Nothing's going to wash under that pan. It's going to be working in all this crap weather we have coming, of course. It wouldn't be first week of trapping season in Pennsylvania without some rain. What's going on, guys? We just caught that red fox here. Trapping the edge here. We got a 2-track that comes off, long line of travel here, big open field here. It's an awesome location. We caught a nice red fox. We're gonna go ahead and remake the set. We're dealing with nice sandy soil here. Pretty easy to deal with. They tear it up, but we'll make it again. I don't mind a nice flashy set. Knock this down. Open it right back up. Nice style trench step down hole. Punch a hole in the back there. Hammer this trap bed out. Get that trap bedded back down in there. Like I said, this is some nice sandy soil.
That's where I've seen him thank you. Look at that. Just see up here. See?
Yeah. It's nice to work with. Put a little stepping guide. And a stepping guide up front so you ain't stepping right in front of the hole. And that's it. Go ahead and get some lure in this. I'm not too worried about all this stuff. It's just extra scent added to the set. What's going on, guys? We just pulled up to another location here. Same spot we caught a red yesterday. And this is a prime example of why we're out here doing this. This is one of the big reasons. This guy, he's just suffering. He would have went through this hard cold winter we're gonna get, I'm sure, and he wouldn't have made it. Mange is eating him up good. That's the second one off this property with Mange, so It's unfortunate to roll up to your catch and you know you can't do nothing with them, but good to get them out of here. No sense in letting them suffer.
Yeah, you can see his eyes are all swelled up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Barely any fur on his face there.
Yeah.
The tail's just about gone.
He'd be bald in another.
How long of a process does that take?
They say anywhere from like 4 to 8 weeks. It could be
4 to 8 weeks. So you get mange. And 4 to 8 weeks later,
Yeah.
it's just
That's
damn near totally bald.
pretty
You
quick
can
process.
see him.
And then,
You can smell him right now. He's
oh yeah.
Yeah,
And then in the winter time, they get mange, and of course, as soon as they lose their fur, they're done for.
yeah. That
dead.
cold weather's gonna take him.
Yep.
I never knew it was such a quick process.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't take long.
Mange. It's a damn shame. A nasty old dog here. That's what mange looks like, folks.
Alright guys, we got that fox taken care of here. We're going to go ahead and remake this set right on that fence line. We got a large tuft of grass here that we're using as our backing. This is just a punch hole pipe dream set. I don't have a pipe in here. I just have a hole punched. We're going to hammer this trap bed back out. Same idea as a pipe dream, where we're bedding a certain way to prevent us from dealing with all the rain and stuff we get. We're gonna make a nice little bowl there. Go ahead and get this trap cleaned off. This bugger's got our dog stuck under there. Get that popped out. I don't really wear gloves too much when I do a remake on fox and stuff. There's a ton of scent here. Make sure we inspect our trap, get it cleaned off. Make sure everything's in working order. What I like to do here, I know we're calling for some colder weather coming real quick, is I'll put a bed of grass down from all these foxes caught. They're tearing the grass up. Put a thin bed of grass down. Get that chain out of the way. And we'll pinch that trap in there. That thing is solid always. Now we'll go ahead and gently pinch it in a little more around the edges, holding the jaws down. Hammer that swivel and chain down in there. You don't want that in your way. That's nice and pinched, and this is more so it's got the act of a walkthrough too. You got higher ground here, you got your backing here. They're gonna come through smelling in the hole. Now all we're gonna do is we got all this grass clippings here from this fox we caught. We're going to gently sprinkle it over. I like to put a lot of the long grass on the outside of the jaws around the trap to really blend it in well. In the center, I still haven't put any grass. We're actually going to pick some fresh stuff that's a lot shorter in length and not going to clog the jaws up. I'm just going to cover that like so. A little more. And that's the remade set. We'll punch our hole in here. Nothing crazy. And that's the remade set. Our backing. Nice walkthrough style. It'll keep them right in front of that backing there, working it from the front. And we'll catch some more. Just pulled up to another location here this morning. We got a 2-track that comes off the mountain. You guys have seen this one before. Big food plot here.
Right here we got a big old bobcat. She's only toe caught, so we better be careful here. Got this in a step down dirt hole. I don't know how we got her by the back foot, but we did. But we're gonna have to go ahead and get the catch pole on her. Good thing is we got her by her back foot, so we can put the catch pole around her neck and foot. Their larynx is just under the skin on these guys, on their throats. They're very easy to choke out. So we'll go ahead and get this catch pole on her and show you the release. Just like that. She's free to go. And she's gonna go under my truck. There she goes. Beautiful, simple release. Gotta be gentle on them cats. They will choke out. If you use a catch pole, you always want to get a front leg in there. And you do not want to pull on it hard. You just want to gently put enough tension so you can reach down and release the cat. But we're gonna go ahead and get this set remade, and hopefully we'll meet up with that old bobcat here in a month or so. Moved on down the line here, a little farther ways out this 2-track. Another good spot. Got a big thick hedgerow. Runs up out of that swamp. Big grass field down in there. Right off the edge of the 2-track. We got a line here. Hayfield. Cut beans. This point here sticks out real nice. Pinches them down. Anything running out through here runs this edge down through here, mousing, looking for a meal. We'll catch them right here. Meal on the wheels.
And we'll go down here to the end of the stone row. We'll punch another dirt hole in. I always like to set in doubles. Canines, they run in pairs a lot of times. So we're going to go ahead and get 2 sets in here and move on down. We got another spot on this farm we like to put 2 and hopefully catch some more. What's going on, guys? Out checking line today. Just pulled up to a location here. Got a nice coyote here. We got a bowl of soup. It's been a hell of a morning. I'm talking rain, 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 and more rain. This guy's a mud mess. But I'm glad to get some coyotes off this farm. It's that saddle on that long line of travel. Comes out to a small point here and keeps on going down through. Set these locations and you end up catching them. It's an awesome spot. We're not doing any remakes today. Everything's just getting if it's set off by skunks, possums, everything like that, this set too, it'll get just tossed in, and we'll come back probably Thursday or Friday when everything dries out a little bit and start remaking a bunch of sets. This guy's caught in a bridger, 1 3/4. Not too happy. We'll go ahead and get him dispatched and move on down, get a couple more sets to check. What's going on, guys? Another location here. Got a long line of travel, hayfield, cut corn. We got a row of hay bales here, round bales. I always punch a set in on the corner of these round bales with a dirt hole going underneath. Trench style dirt hole, same as the others. Got a stepping stone to keep them guided. Check out that long line of travel here. And then we came up in here and punched a pipe dream in. Another weatherproof, perfect set. Got a pipe up underneath that tuft of grass. Sometimes coyotes don't like
working a set sometimes if you got a big backing like these hay bales. So we'll get a set off these edge of the bales here, keep it up a little higher, and see what comes of it. What's going on, guys? Sunday, November 7th. Been in here for 2 weeks. Going ahead and pulling some line today over here. Go ahead and start setting some new traps in some different locations. At the second location here, we got a nice red fox. Another set here at the corner of these bales. This is the fifth, or probably the fifth red fox off this farm. Back-footed in a pipe dream set here. Nice little red. Little snowball tip. Go ahead and get this guy taken care of and move on down and start pulling some more. What's going on, guys? Pull up to another location here. Got a big cut bean field here with a thick stone row. Same thing here, another thick stone row. We got a thicket down in here, swamp. We know the coyotes like to hang up down in here. We got standing beans over here. Punched a dirt hole in, trench style. Keep them working it from the front. Got a real nice big coon here. Ain't too happy. Big old blown up catch circle. What's going on, guys? We're out here checking some traps. We just picked up fox number 3. Come around the corner here. I can hear the chain jingling here. Oh yeah, got another nice red fox here. This is a perfect location. We got this opening here. Same one we've been trapping. We got a thicket here. Got a high weed field here. These fox are going to come through here mousing around. Another nice beautiful red fox in a step down dirt hole. We're going to go ahead and get this set remade and move on down. Looky here, another red fox. Looks like another nice male. Perfect location. Got a lot of white on his leg. Real pretty one. If you got locations like this on your line, you better set them. They sure do produce fur. Looky here. Another pretty red fox. What's going on, guys? Moved on to a totally different location here. Got a big tree farm. Been trapping this location for quite a few years now. We got a pipe dream here. If you notice, there's a lot of clippings and stuff and tailings from brush hog coming through, cutting these lanes and stuff. I utilize all that stuff if I can find it on the line. No sense in bringing anything in unnatural or something that wasn't here. If it's here, I use it. There's nothing covering that trap in its bed besides the clippings that are already here. We got a big mound of clippings in the back and stuff. We got a pipe down in there. Lowered up with Charles Dixon's fox lures. Over here, always set in pairs. Same exact thing. Except this one we didn't have much of a backing, so we just punched a little hole in a small tuft of grass and covered it up with some clippings. It's a good location. We normally catch quite a few coyotes and a lot of fox at this little cut through here. Got a long stone row down, long stone row that goes up. It's an opening in it. They're gonna run through here. We'll have some here in no time. What's going on, guys? Going up to a location here, first trap of the day. Looks like we got a pretty little red fox. We're on a small Christmas tree farm here. Looks like we got a nice red fox. What's going on, guys? Another location here, just pulled up to. We threw 2 sets in side by side. about 8 feet apart. We got a trench style dirt hole here. Baited up with Charles Dixon's test predator bait and some red gland. And over here we got an early season red fox lure with a little bushwhacker. 2 sets side by side. We're on a corner here of a cut cornfield. There's a long line of travel across the highway here, and they run here a lot. We've caught a lot of fox and stuff here in the past. What's going on, guys? Just pulled up to the location. Checking traps after work today due to the amount of rain and stuff we had. So step down dirt hole here. We got a remake. A lot of the dirt holes need to be remade. Right here we got a nice red. Caught in a Duke 1 3/4. Nice deep pad catch. Easy, old girl. It's perfect. Go ahead and get this fox taken care of and get these sets remade. Going up to another location this morning. Second fox of the day. This is a nice red. Looks like a female. Step down dirt hole. We got a line of travel here. High brush. What's going on, guys? Just got to another location here. This is going to be a good one. This is a new property for me this year. I haven't said it at all. It's the first time I'm in here. So it'll give you a good perspective on what I'm looking for when I come to a new property. We just drove in right through here. Down in here we got a small block of looks like weeds, foxtail. Stone row that goes down through. Looks like it goes down to a pond. We have permission on that farm down there. But if you notice here, when the farmer's coming in and cutting, he's leaving strips for one reason or another. On these hay fields. And these fox, I can tell you right now, are gonna mouse all these little rows that he's leaving. So a wise thing to do is find one that all brings it all together here with the 2-track that comes in here, the corner here, that strip. Probably gonna put 2 sets in there. I haven't 100% decided if I'm gonna put a set in here or not. Definitely gonna have 2 there. If I put one in here, it's gonna be on this broken round bale. Everything is gonna check this out, 100%. Fox, coyotes, all of it. They're gonna come to this and they're gonna mouse it. Mice, they're gonna live in that. And them critters, they know it. Right here where I'm parked on this point, I'm definitely gonna come in here and I'm gonna put it probably 2 sets right next to each other. One on this strip. Here's another strip that was left of high hay. Probably punch a pipe dream set in the high grass here. And probably put a dirt hole right on the corner here. They're gonna run this hedgerow. They're gonna break out of this high weed field. They're gonna mouse in there. It's a very good location. I can feel it already. So we're gonna punch some sets in here and we'll show you the finished sets and move on down the line. All right, we got our first 2 in on this property. Got a pipe dream right on the corner of this fence line. Got that pipe tucked up in the high grass. Natural covering. We're gonna throw some Cass River baits and lures, coyote matrix, and some Carmen's bushwhacker in there. Over here, anything traveling on this low side here, running these fence lines, look up, good eye appeal. Trench style Dirthole, Tuscola early season red fox lure, and Predator test bait number 1. It's an early season meat bait, testing out for Cass River baits and lures. Charles Dixon, good guy, check him out. First furberry catch of the day. Look at this guy let go. Tiny little guy. Good to see another day. This set's been quite the producer. We got another fox bouncing. But at least we caught him down here. This set's been catching. Pipe dream. Might have to change this up a little bit. It's getting torn up. Yeah, we caught the male up on top of the hill. Beautiful. Get this one taken care of and move on down. We got another red fox. Same location. Right on this corner. It's an awesome spot. Scoop number 3. Another set right in here. That one didn't produce at all. That's okay. That's why we set in doubles. Sometimes it works on one, sometimes it works on the other. You'll never know until you set them. Beautiful farm here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. And another thing I'm going to tell you right now, we're starting a new line. This existing line already, it's called a lot of fox. All these catch circles, I have a bin in my truck. I like to take all that stinky dirt. If it's in a dirt hole or a field, take all that stinky dirt and bucket it up. If it's hay on a pipe dream at a hay field, say I had it out there on that hay strip, all that stinky hay that foxes and stuff tore up, I'm going to take that and I'm going to bag it up. We're going to use that on our next line. Everybody knows a remake is killer. Remake fox sets, remake coyote sets, they're all killer sets to be redoing, and they produce quite well. So we're going to take a lot of this scented up dirt here and bring it with us, and we're going to utilize it. Get this guy taken care of and move on down. Okay. Right on that point there is where we just put 2 sets in on this property. Went ahead, wrapped around this hay field. Some good corners and stuff you could set. Not really what I'm looking to do. A lot of times you get deer and stuff in them. I want to stick away from that corn. I'm not really interested in catching too many raccoons right this second. But what I want to show you is you got this nice rolling hay field here. Drops down over here, a little more residential over there. Got a pond. Drops into another farm. If you look here, you got your crop edge of uncut versus freshly cut. I know the farmer, he's not going to come in here and cut this the rest of the year. It's going to give them canines a good line to run. And right where does it go? To them other sets we got. Right here's a point, thick hedgerow point that sticks out. Awesome location. Gonna come in here, we're gonna put probably another pipe dream and Dirthole. Maybe we'll throw a flat set in. I don't do too many flat sets, but variety is the spice of life. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 more sets in on this property and probably move on down. Got a couple more spots I want to try to squeeze in today. We'll see what we can get to. Awesome location. Can't beat a spot like this. Got a nice wind direction blowing across this field 90% of the time here, predominant wind direction. So anything running this line here, we'll have a nice scent trail, scent cone going down through there and bring them canines right to the sets. Got the finished result here. trench style dirt hole. Got a stepping guide there. There's a slight slope here. We dug right into the slope and threw that dirt hole in. Closer to this point, we had a rock here already. Punched a small hole under that rock for some coyote gland lure. Squirted fox pee on top of the rock. And we made a little flat set here. Victor number 3 with a big pan. Good catch area. Right on that edge. Good line of travel. We'll have something here in no time. What's going on, guys? We've gone to another location here. We got a point that comes out in the middle of this hayfield. Got a 2-track that goes around. High hay here, cut hay here, right in a row. Put a flat set here. We got a dirt hole dug into this bank. Looks like the flat set connected on this nice big old male red. Definitely an older fox. Tell in his face.
In his teeth.
We'll get this guy taken care of and got a couple more on this property to check. Fence rows. Long line of travel again. Got a 3-way here. Fox, coyotes, everything, they're gonna run these. Mousing around. That's where their food's at. High grass fence rows. Right at the intersection of 2 different fence rows. We'll go ahead in here, probably throw a pipe dream set right in here. What's going on, guys? Seth with Heirs, the Outdoors. Doing a little checking today here before some trick-or-treating today. Got a fence row here. Got a fence row that comes down, comes to a point. Long running fence row. Got a set in here and a nice fox. That tore it pretty good, and it's a pipe dream set. It's the same location as yesterday that we caught one. Pulling up here. Right at the corner of these posts. Really nice, pretty red. What's going on, guys? Out doing a little setting today. Just came to another location. I haven't set these properties up yet this year. This landowner has a couple big parcels of land that lets me trap. Got a quarry up here. Farmer came in here and planted some corn. We got a grass strip right between 2 big patches of corn. We just put a set up in on these trees, group of trees in the middle of the field. Right on the edge of that corn, covering that low side. We got another crop change here. It's a pretty long travel corridor for them to come mousing through here. And we got a 2-track that comes off this hill. We're gonna pick one of these tuffs here and throw another set in, using them as our backing. It's a good property. It's always a pretty productive one. I'm checking the line this morning, guys. Pull up to another location, got another nice red here. This is that property. We got a nice strip of hay between the 2 corn. And a nice 2-track coming off the hillside. Going down to another field here. Got a dirt hole in here. Connected with another nice red. It's a good location. Pick these canines up.
There we got a fox bouncing around.
Hey! He's gonna get you. Goes up into this big timber. Got a A lot of logging roads and stuff like that of that nature up in there. So we got a nice gray fox here. And we got a coyote here. I got my foot right up in here. I'm gonna put it right down next to my foot. The fox.